Hi y'all, and welcome to today's Bold and Beautiful Chat. We start off with Quinn talking to Eric and asking him to be reasonable and send Sheila back to her hotel and let them get a nurse. And Eric says this is Quinn's fault and Sheila is going to stay. Brooke asked if Thomas and Caroline were getting back together. Liam had a very perturbed look on his face when Brooke asked that. Sally said they are paying the rent and let them stay to CJ. And CJ said Bill made another offer and he's accepting it. CJ said Thomas made some killer swimwear designs, but he doesn't see him there at the Spectra building now. Sheila said she'll go if it's a problem for her being there, and Eric said he hasn't forgotten all the bad Sheila has done, but she's going to stay there till she recovers, and he said that Sheila had taken care of him and made sure he was okay when things happened recently with him and Quinn, and he was going to stand by Sheila. And Sheila thanked Eric. Liam told Bill no building is worth the lie that Bill is telling. Sally said Thomas needs a place to come back to, meaning the Spectra building, when he comes back from New York. And Sally said that Aunt Sally didn't raise CJ like this. It's no time to jump off the Spectra train. CJ will get monthly rental checks from Sally and for the rest of his life, and that's what Sally has to offer CJ. Please don't sell the building. And Quinn went over in her head about the fight that she had with Sheila. And Eric is helping Sheila get settled in her room and going to explain how the intercom works. And she said that she knew how it worked. Remember, she used to live there. And he tells her to help herself to anything in the kitchen that she wants. So Sheila thanks Eric for what he's doing for her. And she says Quinn thinks that she's faking her concussion. And Sheila is so thankful that Eric believes her about the concussion and about the fight and all that. And Eric says good night, and he does not reply to that comment that Sheila just made. And then he went out of the room. Sheila said, Shirley said CJ barely looked at her when he left, and should she be worried? And Shirley says, get Thomas back here ASAP to change CJ's mind. Sally says that she has to do this on her own, and she can't depend on Thomas right now. She just has to do it on her own. CJ came, and what I mean by doing it on her own is making Spectra successful until Thomas comes back. CJ came to see Bill, and Bill hopes that CJ wasn't too rough on Sally. CJ handed Bill the contract, and Bill opened it and was very smug until he opened it and saw it was unsigned. And CJ said he has given Sally one more chance to keep Spectra alive. Eric asked, that's my alarm. Eric asked Quinn if she's okay, and Quinn said she's not mad. She just doesn't understand why Eric is keeping Sheila there after there's so much has gone on. And Eric will never completely trust Sheila. He's just taking care of Sheila during the time that she's hurt, and it should be for a short time. He promises that to Quinn. Eric says he will take care of Sheila, but Quinn says under her breath she will take care of Sheila first. Sheila listens to a music box and has like a faraway smile on her face and look in her eye. Bill can't believe CJ is turning down his very generous offer, and CJ remembers and tells Bill that he's a Spectra too. And Bill throws CJ out of his office. Liam asks Bill if he's okay, and Bill says yes, that he's fine. He's okay. And CJ calls Sally and says one more line, and they will evaluate things after that. And everybody at Spectra is just on top of the world and happy that he's given them that chance. And Bill said Caroline's miracle cure just got postponed, and Thomas can't come back until Spectra is his. Quinn goes in to see Sheila, and she says that Sheila's not going to get away with this. Does she think that Quinn is going to get kicked out or move out and Sheila move in? And Sheila says she's already moved in. And Quinn says as soon as she's well, Sheila will be out of the house. And Sheila said Eric will decide that. And Quinn said some pretty hateful things to Sheila, like nobody cared about her, and talked about her prison time and all that. And Sheila said she will be watching Quinn. She mentioned Ridge, and she said she will let Eric know at the first sign that Quinn is doing something wrong. And she looks at Quinn, and Sheila does her evil laugh, and Quinn just stares at Sheila. So that's our show for today, or our chat for today. It was a good show. I appreciate you watching. Have a great evening, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.